Hey, welcome. My name is Sonja Boyd, and I work in the Pastoral Care Department here at Mosaic Church. And we're on day 3 of our Passion Week with Jesus. I'm going to take you to Mark chapter 14, and let's start at verse 1. It says, after 2 days, it was the Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread. So Passover was on Friday, so we're going to back up a couple days and put us at Wednesday. And the chief priests and the scribes sought how they might take him by trickery and put him to death. But they said, not during the feast, lest there be an uproar of the people. And being in Bethany at the house of Simon the leper, as he sat at the table, a woman came having an alabaster flask of very costly oil of spikenard. Then she broke the flask and poured it on his head. But there were some who were indignant among themselves, and they said, why was this fragrant oil wasted? For it might have been sold for more than 300 denarii and given to the poor. And they criticized her sharply. But Jesus said, let her alone. Why do you trouble her? She has done a good work for me. There's quite a few things that stand out in this passage to me, but I think about this woman, Mary, how she came boldly to bring this gift to Jesus. What would cause somebody to do that? She wasn't invited. They were all gathered there sharing a meal, and yet she comes in. Why? Because she had an experience with Jesus. She had witnessed firsthand his love, his compassion and forgiveness toward him. And so she was stirred to come and honor him and worship him with the best gift that she could find, and it was this oil. Well, those who were in the room, they were kind of focused just on one thing. What a waste of expensive oil. And Jesus, he said to them, let her alone. Why do you trouble her? She has done a good work for me. Now, it kind of sounded noble. You know, she could have sold it and given it to the poor and helped the poor. You know, that kind of sounds like a good thing. But Jesus had to turn this around and shift their focus, because he said, you have the poor with you always, and whenever you wish, you may do them good. But me, you don't have always. See, Jesus always desires to have a relationship with us. And he was trying to tell them, hey, you're seeing one thing here, but that's not what's happening here. This woman, what she did was good to me. She honored me. He later tells them that what she has done, she did what she could. She has come beforehand to anoint my body for a burial. So I love how Jesus desires to have this relationship with us. And it got me to thinking how many times I live life, I can come to church, even in my personal devotions with him, and I can come not giving him my best, not being reminded of the gift of all the things he's done for me. And yet he just desires, he wants me to shift my focus to say, hey, come, bring me your best, and we should give extravagantly to him. Listen, Jesus didn't hold anything back for us. He gave so extravagantly. So I want to challenge you. I want to challenge myself. Let's be intentional that when we come to worship, when we come to spend time before the Lord, let's do it big. Let's bring our best and give extravagantly. Hope you join us tomorrow. Enjoy these teachings and just take time with Jesus.